Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video I'm going to be telling you guys about my theory, uh, the theory I have. I didn't practice this, so I have to kind of make a script. Um, so I'm gonna be on the topic of the creature, entity, dev, hacker, whatever you want to call him, empty. There's theories about him being a dev or just a hacker or stuff like that. Do I know? Really? No, I don't know. But I do have a theory about, or not really a theory, but more of what I have noticed about Empty, and what a theory of which it's mainly talking about Empty, but it will get into some theories about what the other hackers there have been. So let's get into it. As of 2/13/26, today, Empty's origin is still unknown, unfortunately. We have the earliest sighting is him giving out a yacht block. The one to have seen Empty, he was some guy. SUMMGUYYY on Discord. He was chatting around and he said there was a guy named Empty who gave out the yacht block. That was, as far as we know, the earliest sightings of Empty we have seen. After 2.0, from what I can tell, is a gnome or a Yeep saw Empty in the forest and painted it. I really don't know why. After that, we saw a new thing, I guess. During Halloween 2025, we got introduced to the newest entity, which is, or question mark, question mark, question mark. Find them on the Halloween tech web, spawn egg. What if Empty being in the gnome's homeworld too long? Because when we're mutated him into question mark, question mark, question mark. Because in the Yeeps homeworld, our homeworld, he was a normal Yeep. He took shape of us. But probably because he isn't exactly a Yeep, per se, what if he mutated into question mark, question mark, question mark? On December 31st, 2025, multiple entities were spotted. What their usernames was 0, 1, 2, 3, and maybe more. We only caught the 0 through 3, 4 new entities. So I started looking into it. On January 8th, 2026, someone claimed they had seen him Empty. He was deleting Gnome Capital, and all that was left was green neon cheese. I was thinking very hard about this. Why would be green empty cheese or neon green cheese? We still don't know why he put specifically neon green cheese. Now, this may have just been a guy claiming this for no reason. All of this could just be a hoax by the devs, like I said earlier. But at this moment now, we truly don't know. I have contacted multiple devs asking if he was really a dev. I got no answer from any devs. If I get it by the time this video is out, I'll make sure to make a video explaining whether or not he was or wasn't a dev. But with the recent sightings of other entities, what if he split into multiple different entities? So he has to get them back to become one again. Or, as, or after turning into question mark, question mark, question mark, he split into the other entities so he wouldn't be mutated very long. And so now he slowly has to get back into himself. 0, 1, 2, and 3. The other entities combine back into empty. And then who knows what happens once he comes back as being empty. On February 8th, 2026, a month after one of the entities was last spotted, an infection. Someone reported multiple different entities, or so I thought. 10 minutes later, I asked one of these entities what happened. Someone else explained that it was forced upon people. Even one of them asked why they looked black in the pics. They looked more like empty. They were wondering what happened. And so, as from my theory, is what if it's an infection? What if empty, the creature, the entity, is trying to get more creatures, per se? What if he's trying to get more? And then slowly go turn or slowly gather all these other entities he makes and get more powerful. And also, what if and another theory I have is what if with the infection that they had, what if they had it for too long and they would turn into one of these entities, not empty entities, and then he would probably take them and basically absorb them and turn into the most powerful entity in Yeeps. Other void entities had on unreleased cosmetics. Empty is experimenting and getting new entities to go around. So quick rundown. Empty is another entity. He is, for my theory, he is not a dev nor a hacker. He is an entity. A glitched Yeep, most likely. Probably a glitched a glitched Yeep that something had happened to him. I will be looking more into him soon. But that is all that I have for now. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening to my theory. If you guys have anything you'd like to say, in the Discord, if you look up empty, all caps, you'll find my theory with updates once I get more information. Check out that. Please subscribe if you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.